tag video that I was looking around YouTube because I love doing tag videos, and I came across this one that's called My Wishes tag. So I've got my iPad here. You guys know like I'm obsessed with my iPad lately. Where are the questions? Where is my life going? What do you wish you knew when you were younger? Okay, this might sound morbid to start off this, but I wish I knew when I was like really young that people die young. You can die at any age. Nobody is invincible. You don't just die when you're, you know, an old person. For some reason, like that's what I thought when I was younger, like really young, not like my teens or preteens, but like maybe like 6, 7, 8. I wish I did, even though it's like morbid for a child to know that, like, oh, you can die tomorrow. Like nobody's invincible and life is so precious even at that age, you know, like when you start realizing you're like, oh God, I wish I would have known that when I jumped off that building when I was 4. Okay, this is gonna sound really gross, and Dalton told me not to tell the stories, like it's disgusting, don't tell that, you're gross. But my mom would make this chicken, she would deep fry these chicken breasts and then put cheese and stuff on them and then bake them, and when they came out of the oven, like in the pan, there was like grease in there, but it wasn't like a lot of grease, but there was, you know, spoonfuls of grease in there. I loved it so much. There was like little bits of chicken and like burnt chicken in there. I loved it so much. I would literally tip the pan over and drink that grease, sometimes put it in a little bowl and drink that grease. That is horrible, and I wish that I would have known then, even though my mom was like, oh, that's not good for you, like don't do that, like that's just not good for you. I wish I would have known then, like arteries, just calcium and plaque buildup and all that. I just wish I would have known at least some of that. Where do you wish you could live? Wish that I could live. I already do live in the place that I really want to because all of my family and friends and everybody is here, but a place that I do wish that I could live or have a second home, I guess, would be California. Anywhere in California, mainly I would say Palm Springs. I loved it there. So Palm Springs. What is one thing you wish you could do? Now the saying goes, you can do anything you put your mind to, but that's not true because sorry to burst your bubble. One thing I could wish I could do would be to fly. Because I don't want to say like, oh, my wish is, you know, to go to Italy or something like that. Well, I can do that. I can make that wish come true. Something that I wish that I could do that, you know, like, I guess what can't really come true would be to fly. And I don't mean like flying an airplane. I want to like jump off a building and fly and like soar like a bird. Get married, have a Louis Vuitton purse or some Louis Vuitton shoes. Two separate designers, but when I say it for some reason, people say that when I say Louis Vuitton, maybe I say it weird. They think I'm saying Louis Vuitton, which I'm not. I wish I could do good nail art. Like I wish I could be good at doing nail art because I really can just do like tiger lines and like leopard a little bit, but I wish I could do like faces like how my nail girl does, and, like Disney characters. I do a handstand, cartwheel. I mean, I could learn these things, but I wish I could just like do them right now, or like a backflip. I also wish I could pay off my family's debt to kind of eliminate the stress of debt. Pay off their houses, mortgages, you know, buy my brother a house. I wish I could do those things. And like little things like, you know, eat without feeling full ever. What do you wish to be better at? Saying no to fast food, going to the gym more, parking. Like I'm a great driver. I can drive very well, but parking, like I just get such bad anxiety that it just is a struggle for me. I don't know, I try to be the best I can in a lot of things. Like nobody's perfect, so if I do something that's like not good, then I will try to make it better, be like, you know what, that's myself, and I try to make it as best as possible. But those things I do wish that I could be better at, which you can be. Just have to push myself and, you know, make myself and give myself that drive to do these things. What did you wish to become when you were little? A few things, but mainly I wanted to be a mortician or an embalmer. There were other things. I wanted to be a brain surgeon, a dentist, but those were kind of like the main ones that I wanted to do when I was little. Is there anything you wish you could change about the world? Honestly, no. And I know people will be like, oh my God, don't you wish you could change like hate or something that's really horrible about the world? But I don't, because when you change one thing, you can't just change one thing. If let's say one thing was different, like tornadoes, which go and ruin people's homes, lives. If you change that, another thing has to happen for you to change that, so to speak. Like everything is in line. If you change one thing, another thing would fall into place. So let's just say I changed people dying. Okay, well then how do I know I would be in this position where I am right now? How do I know you guys would be where you are right now? I could be a different person. I may not be born. If you change one thing, other things are bound to change. Like maybe I wouldn't be making YouTube videos right now. Like maybe I made the change of internet, like hate on the internet. Maybe then the internet wouldn't even be there, right? Honestly, we just have to work through the bad times and bad things, and if something is horrible in your life, try not to get involved in it, and if it's inevitable, then try to make the best of the situation that you can. Like, positivity is key, and trying to help is key, like donating, spreading awareness, things like that you can do. But to completely change something, I feel like things will grow and change as they go, and then leave it as that. So I don't think it's a very generic answer, but it is my answer. What is your biggest wish? This is hard because it's like one thing. It's not like a whole bunch of things that I usually list, like all these things, but my biggest wish would be, and this isn't to be like, oh, on YouTube, hey girl, I'm Miss America, but literally to live a long and happy life. I don't want to die young. I always talk about this, like I'm always like terrified of dying, I have anxiety with death, and I just want to live a long and happy life. That's one of my biggest wishes, is to just remain happy and do things that make me happy in my life, and not be like, oh my god, I hate doing that, but let's do it. And I wake up every morning like, well, let's do this now. Let's make another YouTube video. That's not how my life is. Like, I get excited about making YouTube videos. My iPad is full of like video ideas. So right now I'm very happy in my life, and I love all the support from you guys and seeing all the happiness and love. So that's just what I'm happy with. So that was my wishes tag. If you guys wish to do this tag, then definitely do it and say that I tagged you in it, because I did. You are tagged. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave your guys' biggest wishes in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.
Half a day to get that out, and now it's actually fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't funny then.
What did you do? Did you like stab me or something?
Oh yeah, okay. That's why you're sitting right beside me. I stabbed you.
Well, like, what did you